Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry guys, I know it's been a day since I have done any YouTube videos. It's been since June 12th. So basically since yesterday, today is June 13th, Tuesday. And I told you guys I would be back doing a YouTube live stream. And today we're going to talk about the historic indictment of President Donald J. Trump and everything that will be covered. We're also going to talk about my book, my tribute book to Betty White. Well, this isn't my book, like I said. It's a book that I got after Betty's passing in 2000, in 2021, December 31st, 2020. Like I said, I want to be buried in a gold casket. I've said this many times before. Hopefully many years to come when I'm like 100 years old, I'm hoping. But it's all in the Holy Spirit's hands. And anybody wants to live a full life like Whitney Houston. She lived almost 50 years. And Betty White, who lived almost 100 years. You might as well say she was 100. But yes, I would love to be in the gold casket. And I will be. I will have all my funeral plans and everything already planned out for when that happens. And hopefully, like I said, many years to come, and there's no stress for it. Just know that them plans are already set in place. Plans for my death has been in place since 2020, and that was due to the pandemic. But like I said, hopefully many years to come before that will happen. That's just, the plans. I mean, anybody wants to know what's going to take place during their funeral. Like I said, I want to be in a gold casket. I want to be buried with, some things that I owned in my life. And like I said, I want to hopefully be 100 years old or more, at least 100. But it's in the Holy Spirit's hands, and yeah, we just have to stay positive about the situation and be hopeful to be 100 years old one day and happy. But yeah, guys, so like I said, there's no stress for anything like that. Just like Betty, she just always stayed positive. She always looked at the positive outcome out of stuff. That's so just like Whitney Houston, Selena, a lot of big celebrities like me. Donald Trump apparently was arrested in Miami, but I don't think, and he pleads not guilty, so I don't think he was arrested. He was just arraigned for the arraignment. We will go on break at in a few minutes. At 5:10, we'll go on break, and then I'll come back around like 5:25. I'm going to stay on live for an hour. So that will be up to about 6. And then I'll come back later and do probably some gaming stuff like GTA Online, gaming. And of course, like I said, we're going to continue to talk about my Betty White book. I still have a lot of, pictures and things that you guys have not even seen. We're going to do some YouTube videos, watch some YouTube videos together today. I do that as well. We're also going to be talking about my YouTube collaboration with Miss Whitney Houston's real sister-in-law and the one that was her ride or die sister-in-law, Miss Leolah Brown Muhammad, or for short, just say Leolah or Miss Leolah Brown. I will be definitely, hopefully, doing a collab with her very soon. It's just both of us have been very busy. I'm not sure how busy Miss Leolah has been, but I'm sure she has a busy life as well. I have school right now at Robinson Community College, Comtech. I'm working towards my high school diploma. So hopefully within the next 2.5 years or so, I'll have it. I'll say a good 3 years from now, I should have it. But 2.5 years down the line, I should have my diploma. I'm sure I will. Yeah. It's in the Holy Spirit's hands. And yeah. But like I said, this book covers her entire life. From when she got famous, Betty's been a star since 1954. So she's been in the business for years, but she just didn't get, big notoriety to Sue Nivens, the Golden Girls, and big shows like that. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go on break in a few minutes. I'm gonna just talk to you guys about a couple things, and then we're gonna go on break. And when I come back, we're gonna watch some YouTube videos together. Make sure y'all like this YouTube live stream. Subscribe if you want to become a channel member. Thanks for the second like, everybody. I very much appreciate it. And celebrations for my 17th birthday bash will continue. And like I said, my birthday was in April. My original 17th birthday was April the 25th. But the only reason I'm doing, extra celebrations is because I didn't really get to do them during my actual 17th birthday on April the 25th, 2023. But it doesn't matter if your birthday's already passed or not. You can still celebrate it, You can have a party. You can do what you want. And that's what I'm going to do. We're about to go on break in 4 minutes. And like I said, I'll come back after the break. We're going to go on break for probably like 20 minutes. And then I'll come back and we'll watch some YouTube videos. Since I didn't do nothing yesterday with my YouTube. I didn't do any live YouTube videos yesterday. And that was mainly because I was tired and I had a lot after, I did a lot after doing school and stuff. But I'm glad that I took that day and had a break. But I'm glad I'm back with y'all. And I just put in the comments, I have 6,886 YouTube viewers. It has not been updated yet, but I'm hoping it will soon be updated to 7,000 YouTube viewers. So, yeah. Tina Turner's musical on national tour gains extra meaning in the wake of the rock icon's death. The image behind the article shows Naomi Rogers as Tina Turner during a performance of the national tour of Broadway's the Tina Turner musical. The production in California makes its California debut this week. I'm sorry, guys, I had a pop. Wendy Williams' son expressed his concerns for her health in a new interview, claiming that she needs help. Well, I'm not sure who Wendy surrounds herself with, but I really hope she does get better because she is iconic and everybody would love to have her back in her purple chair. I'm just saying, even if she does it at home, she doesn't even have to have like a big studio like she used to have during the Wendy Williams show. I'm just saying she needs to come back and do the podcast like she said she was going to do. I'm pretty sure it takes time. I understand that, but just come back and do your thing. We all miss you, Wendy, and we hope you get better. And guys, I mean, everybody misses Wendy. I mean, her show ended back in 2022, and that would be something very hard for me to deal with personally to end my talk show. I could not personally do that right now because I have so many good things going for me, and this fan base, this platform, YouTube platform, provides a lot of, you know, a lot of good things for me and a lot of benefits for me, and it's a very good thing to have a talk show because you can express with your audience about, upcoming events and upcoming stuff that I'm doing in the works. I have a clothing line in the works. I have a food network I'm doing soon. It's going to be called the AJ Jones Food Network, and I have a clothing line coming out called AJ Etc. It will launch on HLN, and once this comes out, once I release everything, and HLN is an American basic cable network owned by Warner Brothers, discovered by United States Network. The network primarily carries out true criming. I didn't mean to say HLN, but my clothing line, I'm trying to find out. I definitely wanted to release it on Vogue magazine. I'm actually doing a photo shoot for Vogue that will come out soon. Okay, guys, we're going to go on break, and I'll come back in a few minutes to discuss more. Discuss everything that I'm launching. The AJ Jones Food Network launches June 13th and June 14th. The main date will be June the 13th today, and I'm launching my food network on this live stream platform on in my studio, because this where I record everything is a live YouTube studio, and it's an online live YouTube studio over the computer, and it's very very reliable because you can comment and reply back to your viewers. But as of right now, I just got it set to where only my channel members can send messages. But in the next live that I do, anybody can send messages. I'm going to have it set that way. Okay, guys? I will definitely have it set that way just so, it'll work easier for y'all. Okay, guys, I will see y'all in 20 minutes. And like I said, when I come back, we'll watch some YouTube videos. Okay, guys. See y'all in 20 minutes. I want y'all to be able to see the TV as well because when I get back, we are going to do, some videos. We're going to watch some YouTube videos. Okay, guys, I hope y'all had a good break. We was on break for a good 25 minutes. That's what I be hearing when I sleep. I have to listen to that thunder and rain. Listen to that thunder and rain.
Google Pixel with Magic Eraser. Buy Google Pixel 7a and get Pixel Buds A series.
Okay, let's talk about the Bobby Christina Foundation. Okay? First of all, Bobby Brown, my brother, had no idea that his name was not on his daughter's foundation. Alicia Etheridge Brown, which is my brother's wife, her father, Bobby's attorney, which is a conflict of interest. He is not supposed to be anywhere near that. How is Bobby's attorney, Chris Brown, the president? First of all, none of you all cared about Bobby Christina. Okay, let's say that first. None of you all care about my niece. So what are you all doing? I tell you what you guys are doing because I know. You are trying to get money off of the Brown family name. That's it. That is it. Alicia, you should be ashamed of yourself. Stop doing that. Stop it. And if you was real and you were sincere and trustworthy, you would have put my brother's name on. You wouldn't even done that without his knowledge. You're doing all of this without Bobby's knowledge. And Bobby, I pray that you see this video, honey. You have got to get a hold of your businesses, all of them, because this woman is only in your life to see what she can get from you. You have to near that house. And I want to tell you all this. That didn't barely came around Whitney. I lived with Bobby and Whitney. Okay? And another thing, they had Robin in there way too much. I'd never seen Robin. I'd never seen Robin visit the house. Never. I didn't. And I'm not saying that as a lash at Robin. I'm just saying the way Pat.
God, I burn trash.
Did this movie. You understand me? There's a lot that's just it's just lies. Just lies. That don't make no sense. Pat just focused on all the little terrible things throughout that movie. I'm sitting there watching saying, this is what you call a movie? But she did that on purpose. Oh yes, she did. She did that on purpose as a slap in the face to Whitney. Mm-hmm. Yes, she did. That's what I believe. Mm-hmm.
Make your comeback with the power of Purdue behind you. Apply now at purdueglobal.edu.
One of the coolest things about Experience Boost is that it's free.
I get my credit report, I get my credit score, and
And then she dissed Mama Sissy by Papa John saying to Whitney that she was a brand sissy that her mother could never get there. That was a slap in the face. See, because Pat ain't too fond of Mama Sissy because Mama Sissy was kind of hard on her, and she tried to play like she wasn't fearful of Mama Sissy like everybody else was. You understand? She was the wicked wife in the family to Gary. So she was very rebellious towards his mother. I saw that. I seen that. I was in that family. I seen some things. Okay? So yeah, that was a slap in the face to Mother Sissy. I do not believe, and I want you all to look at this too, that Whitney called Clyde and said, I want to do a movie. I don't believe that. And so she supposedly called Clyde to say that. When did that happen? Because she did the Bodyguard movie in what, 92?
93.
92, I believe.
92.
I believe November the 25th, I believe, that movie came out in 1992. Matter of fact, let me check. November 26th. Mm-hmm. So that's when she asked to do a movie, huh? Whitney Houston had been a star. This is another thing I want to say. Remember when Pat said that Nicole was a movie agent? She acted as Whitney Houston's publicist. That's what Whitney told me out of her own mouth about Nicole. Okay? And Whitney was not fond of doing movies that much. No, she didn't. Let me tell you. I spoke to Whitney on the phone when she was shooting Bodyguard. Yes. And I'm not going to talk right here because there's some things that I'm talking about in my book. But nothing major, but just how, and I really could say it here, but Whitney did not like that scene when she was in the movie, when Pat and them, or maybe Clive, I don't know, added that part in there about Whitney saying, oh, I don't want to do a movie, when Clive asked her to put her wedding off, and Whitney threw down the script and said no. And he said, it's with Kevin Costner. And Whitney said, oh, and picked it up. I don't believe that happened. No, I do not. No, I do not. I do not believe that happened. I'm sorry. Not from what Whitney told me. No. No, I'm sorry. I don't believe that at all. And nothing against Kevin Costner. I don't have anything against him. But I don't believe that. Whitney couldn't wait to get away, to get back home to Bobby. And those were her exact words on the phone to me. Because I asked her how it was going. She wasn't too jolly. No, she was not. She had a horrible time shooting Bodyguard. Yes. There was a lot of things she didn't like. And I don't like how Pat had my brother, trying to make my brother look like he was some arrogant, unintelligent young man. You know? Oh, please, Pat. And you have a nerve. You really do. To try to make people look bad. And you always want to talk about how Whitney, Bobby wasn't right for Whitney. What about Gary being right for you? Okay? You married Gary knowing that he was on drugs. Okay, what about that, Pat? What does that say about you as a woman? And you had a baby from this man that been on drugs all his life.
Centuries.
You birthed a child from him. Somebody that had drugs all throughout his system. You had a child from him. Poor Rhea. Poor Rhea.
Poor Rhea.
And I don't believe when Whitney tagged Bobby in the movie, when Janet won, Whitney did not look like that. She was not upset about nobody winning. No, Whitney's not a jealous person. That didn't happen. No, and I don't believe that's what Bobby said. Bobby called Janet a dog. They're dogs. Bobby didn't say that. Come on. And Bobby, if you're looking at this, don't let them get away with this. Don't let them lie. I don't believe you said that.
Here's where we make sure our Blue Bunny soft is super soft. Oh, Phil!
There are many sides to you. There's the one that loves to escape into new worlds.
Hey guys, this is Leolah. I told you guys I would give you all part 2 of Leolah Brown, Breaking It Down. I want to first say, in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, oh Allah, Father God, please guide my tongue. Please, for the world, for these people that are on here, listening to what I have to bring to them. Okay. Now, I'm going to break this down. This is part 2 of breaking it down. The last one that I did, I said I was talking about, it ended with me talking about Stacey Francis and how she and Ray J, I believe her and Ray J, both like created that big storm about Whitney acting a certain way. But I'm gonna stop this off. This is part 2. And I wrote down, I don't usually write down anything, but I wanted to, because I wanted to give you guys this in like, just in order, how I have it. I want you guys to know that Bobby Christina was found first. Okay, I've always said that. She was found first because I believe the idea was to kill Bobby Christina first and then say, kill Whitney second and say that Whitney found her dead and all that stuff. But that didn't happen. Bobby Christina was strong enough to come through in that bathtub incident at the Beverly Hilton. Okay, and the reason why I say that Ray J had to, him or Nick or both of them, because they were around Bobby Christina at this time. I believe that Ray J gave my niece something. I believe that him and Nick, and they were all
peace, guys, peace and love.
Doing things in that hotel during that time that Whitney and Krissi was in that hotel, you guys. They were doing things to my sister and my niece. And my niece said when she was talking to my son Kelsey, he asked her, Krissi, did you have anything to drink? Did you have any drugs? Did you have anything? She said no. She said it was early in the afternoon. The only thing she had was something to eat. And she said she believed she had breakfast and lunch. So that let me know. I said, somebody probably spiked her drink or food because Bobby Christina said the last thing she remembered was going to her door. That was the last thing she remembered, going to her hotel door to lock the deadbolt. And then she said she woke up in the tub. She didn't know what happened to her, right? So, and then she said when she woke up, there was a lot of men around her, and none of them were trying to help her get out of this bathtub. Huh? Security around her. Yeah, it was all hotel security around her. Okay? So, now, like I said, I believe someone spiked her food. Nick Gordon and Ray J, because I'm sure that Pat and Gary had recruited. I know they recruited Nick, and they brought Ray J in as well. So they were all one, team. They were all hanging together. But God gave me a dream. He gave me a vision regarding my niece because I was confused. I was like, in the beginning of me investigating this case, I was like, okay, Krissi, she couldn't remember anything after locking that deadbolt. And I was like, dear God, please give it to me. What happened to my niece? And then Allah gave me a vision. And it told me what happened. It told me. I'll tell you guys about that vision later, okay? And I might do it tonight, but it's late. I'm home. I'm getting ready to go to bed. But I think that I know that I have it, but God gave me the vision of my niece because He wanted me to know what actually happened to Krissi and why she couldn't remember, after going to lock the door of the depot, she couldn't remember how she made it to the tub. So when Allah gave me the dream, He told me, He said, she went to that door to lock that deadbolt, but then she went to lay down and go to sleep. And when she laid on her pillow, that's when they snatched her because they thought she was dead, I guess, and they took her to that tub. And they undressed her because when Krissi woke up, she said she had no clothes. So somebody had removed her clothes out of the hotel, all her suitcases and everything. So Pat and them have access to that. So there's no way that you can get out of that, Pat and Gary, because you all are the only ones that have access to Krissi's clothes. I'm sure if Whitney brought you with her, she only gave you all permission to touch her daughter's clothes. Okay? So how come when Krissi woke up from that bathtub incident and she walked around that room looking for her clothes and couldn't find them? You all had taken her clothes out of that hotel, even her suitcases. She said she was butt naked and she got up out of the tub to look for her clothes and couldn't find one stitch of clothing. So y'all had moved that fast. After she fell asleep, see, you all started snatching her stuff out the room. That sounds like you, Pat and Gary, because you all did that with Whitney. So when Krissi came to in that bathtub, she couldn't find nothing. And by the way, her rugs were soaking wet. Didn't they say Whitney, when they found Whitney's body, Whitney's room was soaking wet? That's how I know she wasn't in her room.
Right, they had moved her from room to room. That makes completely no sense, guys. Think about it. If both of their rooms were soaking wet, that means somebody moved Whitney from her room 434 to Bobby Christina's bathtub. But I don't know how they could have did that because there's security cameras all in the Beverly Hills Hilton Hotel. So I'm not sure how true that is. but something's fishy about that situation.
But I'm gonna go on. First of all, okay, let's get this straight.
Yeah.
Because I'm only trying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get on with go ahead and get all that shit.
All right. Okay, guys, I thank y'all for watching. I gotta end the live stream. Okay, bye, guys. See y'all later on tonight. I'll do some live GTA Online gaming stuff. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Peace.